Today is Thursday, one day closer to the weekend. Today is Thursday, April 18th, 2024. It's a brand new day. And of course, we all must be reminded of certain things. And we all are, like it or not, are reminded of lots of things that happened, and especially the reoccurrences um, of the bad things that happens, that repeats itself, and that's all the cycle, the bad cycles that it is. And speaking of repeating self, I just wanted to repeat or remind myself of what I said yesterday, and remember in my own practice. I spoke about yesterday, I spoke about make it make sense. People have uh, the kids that you have. Um, it didn't make you, but somehow you made it. Or however the saying goes, whenever kids are around or kids are alive and they're here. Um, I personally, I don't have kids of my own, but I know I have parents, mother and father, who are now deceased. And I remember as a child, when I was a child, many sayings. But I just know and have grown and learned in the classroom setting and out of the classroom setting. Um, uh, when where I was born, children are raised as children. It's a whole different place. I was born in Grenada, a small island, 133 square miles. But I thank my creators for creating me Grenadian on the island of Grenada, and for me being who I am and where I was raised. I am thankful to this very day, this very moment, every night, every day, where I reside now. And I've been residing, living, and working, and residing, and studying, and working, and living, and residing in America, in Brooklyn, in New York. And yet, still, I keep giving praises to my creators for having created me in Grenada, St. George's, Grenada, 133 square miles. And I say that just to say that people who have kids, whatever it is, however you all call it, in America, and have raised your kids, however you all call it in America, um, uh, you have to make it. Please, please. I don't know if you all don't hear the Americans people speaking, but I don't want to make myself as foolish and dumb because I know you all are very upset for whatever the reasons that whenever you hear somebody say something that you should correct yourselves in the mistakes that are not mistakes. Those are grown, blatant, deliberate, willful, uncorrected um, things that have gone around in cycles for much too long, uncorrected because it is what it is, as I've heard people say, it is what it is. And no, it can be corrected and it must be corrected. Otherwise, society is at great risk. And I could speak of being at risk. I've reported on my Instagram page, my Facebook page, and all of social media of my the risk I've faced, the many risk I'm faced with on a daily basis, and they're no relative of mine actually, because uh, whomever targets or attack any person, one person, is no relative or family member or not even a dog of mine. So I have no dog or cat in the race or skin in the race, is a true saying. But I just wanted to remind everyone who still have that dog and cat race and skin in the game race, please do yourselves a favor and make it make sense. Because all the mimicking, the plagiarism, the plagiarizing, the constant slew of barrage of sticking itself in the door and not letting go of the door and hearing and repeating everything and then twisting and turning and the whole corruption. Please correct it and make it make sense, because to this very night, to this very day, and that night last night and today, it's still not making any sense, and to the tune of the national debt. It's a disgrace. And so when I wake up in the morning and I turn on what I'm on at the moment, say to myself, good morning, Jennifer Elizabeth Strachan. Thank myself for doing my due so admirably, but I really could not. I could do without. I could do without the attacks against my name, life, and business. So, what y'all need to do with your names, your lives you've created for yourselves, the names that you've entered into the registry of lives, however you all got here, you all must make it make sense.